So, check this out, people. Frankie Muhammed just posted a video and he asked a really good question. He asked the question, what do we do if AMC doesn't squeeze by June or July? Now, I just posted my call options on AMC. I made a total of 8 calls, all of them for July. All of them for July. Because I believe that if AMC doesn't squeeze by July, then there's really no point in me even continuing to talk about AMC. So, if by July AMC doesn't squeeze, I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe not anytime soon. I'm not an ape, and I don't know if you value my opinion or if it even matters. But I have the same question, and what I believe should be done as far as what should we do if AMC doesn't squeeze by July, rather than keep believing the hype that it's gonna squeeze someday and just keep buying the bullshit and buying the bullshit, or growing up and saying, wait a minute, during a football game, basketball game, or baseball game, if the losing team keeps playing the same play over and over and over again, and it gets them nowhere, they just continue to lose, the coach, if he's smart and if he's a good coach, he will call the team to the side and say, listen, we need to change our strategy. We need to change our game plan. We need to do something different. They either already know our game plan, somebody got into the books and saw our plays, either we're doing something wrong, but if it ain't working, we gotta move on to something else. And if you pay attention to the stock market, AMC is not the only stock that squeezes. I mean, that other stock, SBFM, just squeezed a week ago. And look, people, we don't have to get greedy. To me, a squeeze is anything that goes up 30% or more in one day is a squeeze for me. 30% is a lot. If you got $1,000 bet on a stock and it goes up 30%, that's $300 on your $1,000 bet. And if you got $10,000, then that's a $3,000 gain on your $10,000 bet. So that's not too bad. Look, I don't really think there's an honest way to respond to Frankie Muhammad's question, what do we do? Because the fact is that there's nothing that anybody can tell either of us what to do. There's nothing we could say to each other that will make it so that the market gets better for each of us individually. Even when the market does well, not everybody's going to do well. Even when if AMC squeezes, not everybody's going to win. And that's the problem. People don't think that way. People don't prepare themselves for these losses that are going to happen. And there's just no other way to put it. So what do we do if AMC doesn't squeeze by July? Because that's my limit. I mean, listen, people, there's life after AMC. There's life during AMC. There was life before AMC. Because if AMC doesn't squeeze, then that means that you got to change the way you do things. It means you got to change the way you invest. Because you can't invest based on AMC and based on how AMC moves, whether AMC makes it or breaks it. You have to invest based on what the market is doing. how the market is going to benefit you. You can't follow meme stocks. Half the time, you can't even follow the news. I don't even watch the news, nor do I listen to it when it comes to basing my decision on what stock I want to buy. I don't even base it on the news. Just a few weeks ago, marijuana was legalized in Jersey, I think in New York now, for sale. And people were hyping it up that it was going to squeeze, that it was going to spike. It didn't put a dent in the stock for marijuana. All the hype is not going to change how the market works. The news isn't going to affect it. These people have total control. Total control. When you go into the casino, you have to go in there expecting to lose and hoping to win, but being smart enough to know when to cash out. Get your money, people.